We both got Nendoroids this week.
We did.
Different ones, but still, we got both Nendoroids. It's my second one, his first.
Well, the weebening has begun.
Well, technically my third one, but the first one's kind of a knockoff, so I don't really count it, because I'm replacing it with an official one later.
Yes, we're both getting that one.
Yeah. He got Tracer.
I got Tracer. It's really cool.
I got Akko. She's really cool.
First Nendoroid ever, and I'm highly impressed.
Yeah. It's really nice.
They are.
Really nice little figures. $50 a pop or so. Depending.
40, 50, depending on if you buy them first or
what kind of
they've been
accessories they come with, too.
discontinued.
Also, what accessories they come with.
Yeah.
At fixed price. But anyway, they're nice. If you ever see something, an Nendoroid of something you like, I would recommend getting it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's not what we're here talking about, because, well, I don't think we'll ever get one of these. Well, the closest we got is the Equestria Girls minis, really.
Yeah.
Closest thing. But we're never getting official pony Nendoroids, as far as I know. But
That would be cool.
ponies, though, because it's Pony 4-in-1. Yes, hello. Welcome to Pony 4-in-1. This is episode 198 for the week of September 24th, 2017. I am Nemesis, and I am joined, as always, by Alca7raz.
Yeah.
Yes. New episode this week, of course. Lots of movie stuff happened this week.
Because it's happening very, very soon.
We're less than 2 weeks out. It's happening.
It's happening.
Yep. Get in the happening bunker.
Yep.
But yeah, we got quite. Yeah, that makes up a bulk of the news, which we'll get to shortly. We also have a couple of Equestria Girls shorts, which have kind of dropped unannounced and unexpectedly out of nowhere, and the episode itself, and some fan content to get through as well. So we'll probably go ahead and get started. If you'd like to follow along, go to pony411.libsyn.com/show notes. It's spelled LIBSYN. All the links for the show are there. So to start with convention news. High Roller PonyCon has announced Bill Newton as a guest. This is their first announcement guest-wise.
Yep.
Bill Newton, the voice of Bright Mac, and who was the recent one?
I can't remember.
It was, and I am blanking. It was, wasn't it in Daring Done? I want to say
it was.
I want to say he was in Daring Done. Anyway, that's who he was.
No. Or was that Pharynx? I don't know. Anyway, Bright Mac.
Yeah. And Ponyville Cider Fest has also announced Bill Newton along with Josh Haber for their convention. BabsCon has announced Amy Keating-Rogers. And Equestria LA has announced Mary Bellamy. And that's it for conventions.
For now.
Yeah, for now. In fandom news, though, Ponies At Dawn anthology is available for pre-order, and they put up a sample of some of the songs on YouTube. It's a 7.5 minutes thing, even though each sample is only like a few seconds. That tells you how many songs there are.
Yes, this is. I think they were saying it's their biggest so far.
And you can pre-order it now.
Considering the last one was like 60 songs, almost 60 songs.
In merchandise news, Build-A-Bear's Songbird Serenade is now out in the US and the UK.
Did you see a pony?
Yep. The MLP fidget cubes now have in-package pics, so yay.
They're weird.
Might have to buy one just for this year, like why? Of it.
Well, so far they're showing Twilight and Rainbow Dash, so that fits perfectly.
The MLP toys are coming to US McDonald's in October, which good timing there, I guess. Although it looks like they didn't really spend any time trying to, make it more movie-esque.
Yeah.
Unless.
I mean, which wave is... How many times have they done this?
I think this is like the 4th time.
Yeah.
The game off MLP game has just got an augmented reality update.
Yeah, last I heard it was for iOS only.
At this point in time.
Yeah, probably use the newly released AR kit or something.
Probably. But let's see if it'll come out for Android phones as well. But that's kind of an interesting little update that's unexpected and kind of cool.
Yep.
And Hot Topic has pony dresses.
Hey!
About $45 a pop.
Hot Topic kept trying to get rid of their pony stuff. It's been kind of lacking. And all of a sudden now they have new stuff.
Yeah, they also apparently have a Tempest Shadow t-shirt.
Yeah.
But I was also doing some sort of contest with a giveaway for a $300 gift card at Hot Topic, which is like, I will not spend $300 at Hot Topic.
No.
I'll spend it and then I get returns so I get cash. The HasCon MLP themed D&D dice are now available on Hasbro Toy Shop, at least as of this recording. I'll double check that, make sure it's still here in stock, because it's an exclusive, so who knows how long it'll last. It's still in stock at this point, $20 for a set of
moment
dice.
of recording.
Yes, as of recording. I don't think it's a particularly popular item, so it'll probably last for a while.
Yeah.
But if you want it, there you are. And if you say you buy those dice, they'll go very well with the new Tales of Equestria expansion, The Festival of Lights. And 2 Equestria Girls books titles have been revealed. They are Rainbow Brings the Blitz and Twilight's Science Fair Sparks.
Rainbow Brings the Blitz. Isn't the fandom name for R63 Rainbow Blitz?
Yes.
I wonder if that'll cause any jokes.
I don't know.
If it hasn't already.
In comic news, IDW's revenue has actually dropped this quarter, which is interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, right now IDW is not doing super well. Part of it, they blame our Marvel and other market leaders' revenue drop, which is I'm kind of curious. It's not necessarily MLP specific, but it does affect the MLP comics.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes, because they're not. A drop in revenue is kind of like But yeah, comics right now are kind of in a weird spot overall.
Yeah. You would hope that all the comic movies being made would bring people back into comics.
No, they go into comics and they go, what the heck is this crap? And they drop it immediately.
Yeah, because they're expecting to be just like the movie, but they're not.
There's some weird stuff going on in comics, too. It doesn't help that Marvel does stupid stuff like Secret Wars or whatever. Let's make Captain America a Nazi.
One. God, why would you ever do that? That is so stupid.
Yep, that
was just so stupid.
Surprise! People don't like it when their heroes become Nazis. Huh, who'd have thunk it?
Yeah.
People hate Nazis. What
Especially
a surprise.
a hero that was, made the way Captain America was.
Yeah. Made by a Jewish man.
Yeah.
And his introduction is punching Hitler.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that was one of those stupid things. That's a symptom. Marvel likes to do events. DC does weird stuff. There's nothing that's going very well with comics, and it's kind of affecting IDW as well.
Yep.
So let's see how we won't know for sure how long this will affect things long term. They also cited apparently they switched over to a new bookmaking company. Anyway, the IDW comics are being translated to Japanese as well. They've teased the return of Queen Chrysalis being translated.
Yeah.
Although it was people misunderstood what it was initially.
Yeah.
Because they saw manga and freaked out.
Yeah.
Even though that's just Japanese for comics. Oh well. Anyway, iTunes has a preview of Friendship is Magic number 59 out. December's comic solicitations are out. Friendship is Magic number 61. Representatives of ponies, griffins, buffaloes, changelings, dragons, and more meet to discuss the future of the land. But what happens when a sudden discovery threatens to redraw the map of Equestria? This is another one of those weird things where they kind of interchange Equestria for country or world depending on the context.
Yeah, I think so.
Legends of Magic number 9. Tensions between new allies could unravel the great quest before it begins.
Yeah.
And Holiday Special 2017. The New Year is around the corner, and the ponies of Equestria are ready to celebrate in some very silly and unexpected ways. Except Pinkie Pie. Her celebrations are always silly and unexpected.
Well, if she has a celebration that isn't silly, that would be unexpected.
But that still falls under the purview of what they said. Oh yeah, plus Friends Forever Omnibus Volume 3, which is a collection of Friends Forever number 25 through 38. Which will be the final collection of Friends Forever, because, well, there's no more. In Equestria Girls news, the Pet Project short has been uploaded to YouTube. This is the one where Sunset gets the lizard.
Ray.
Yep.
Introduction of Ray.
Yep. Someone asks you if you're God, you say yes! In Friendship is Magic news, more movie posters have been released.
More. I wonder if we're going to get another set next week.
Probably one last set, or maybe 2 more sets, depending on how they do things on the opening weekend.
Yep.
Art Deco. Twilight, Applejack, Fluttershy, I believe Tempest. Nope, not Tempest. Spike, Capper, and I forgot the pirate's name. The parrot pirate. I forgot her name.
Starts with a C.
Celiano?
Yeah, Celiano.
That's what it was, yes. I remembered eventually.
You remembered it eventually.
Anyway, a 360-degree pirate ship video for the movie is out on YouTube.
Yep. It doesn't move, but you can pan it around.
Yeah, pan it around. It's 360 video.
Yep.
And 6 new screenshots from the movie are out, and these ones are not super spoiler. Everything in them we have seen already in trailers and whatnot, so go ahead and look at them if you want. Or if you've seen them in trailers, or we've seen the context in trailers, so there's nothing like unexpected here.
Unless you haven't seen the trailers.
In which case, okay.
Okay, you're doing better than the rest of us.
And 3 movie TV spots have also been airing on TV.
Where else would they air?
Internet.
Which they are.
A sneak peek of the movie aired during America's Got Talent. Not a whole lot of new stuff there, but...
I think they had one new
scene with Rarity.
That was great.
Spa. A behind-the-scenes video about the voice actors has been released. Some new stuff there if you want interested. And the German version of this, which focuses on the German voice actors, has a little bit of animation from the movie's songs. But in German. But you at least know the animation, so you can, I guess, dub over the songs in English if you want. And the music video for Sia's Rainbow is now out.
Yep.
Because before they released the song itself, now the music video is out. And speaking of all this music stuff, the soundtrack is out now.
Yes.
It came out yesterday as of recording, the 22nd. It's on Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and even Hasbro's YouTube channel. And you can also buy a physical copy, which is what I did. It comes in a good jewel case, not a cardboard sleeve.
An actual jewel case.
Yes, so there's that.
With the saran wrap.
The nice thing is, of course, the liner notes come with the lyrics for the songs.
Yeah, it's cool when they do that. They used to do that all the time, and then people just stopped putting lyrics in the jewel cases.
Everyone bought them digitally, so who cares?
Even before that.
So, yep, you can check it out. It's about $12 or so, depending on where you go. $11, $12. I'm hearing a lot of people saying it's worth it. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet because I don't want to spoil the movie for myself, but there you go. And back to show stuff now, because, that's all the movie stuff that happened. There was a lot of it.
There was.
Back to show stuff. The HasCon sizzle reel has been uploaded. Most of it's now, at this point, is stuff we've already seen, but there is still some stuff from upcoming episodes. And Poland might be airing the final 3 episodes early.
Right, because no other episodes got aired early already.
Yeah, episodes 24, 25, and 26 might be airing slightly early. Not super early, but slightly early. In Poland... has a tendency to air with dual audio.
Oh boy.
So it might be out in English before it airs in the US, so be aware of that for the last 3 episodes. And speaking of, the synopses for Uncommon Bond and Shadowplay have been released, along with official air dates via a Discovery Family press release. Let's see. Uncommon Bond. When Starlight gets a visit from Sunburst, she discovers that he has tons in common with her friends and starts to wonder if he still has anything in common with her. They had to sneak in one last Starlight episode, didn't they? One last one.
It looks like a ship killer, though.
Yeah, maybe.
That one might be fun just because of the ship killing potential. We'll see.
Anyway, Shadowplay Part 1, though. When Sunburst discovers the lost journal of Starsworld the Bearded, Twilight becomes obsessed with saving her magical idol from a 1,000-year-old prison. Starswirl's alive.
Potentially.
Well, here's the thing. Part 2. With Starswirl and the other pillars of Old Equestria back from Limbo, where they've been trapped for 1,000 years, Twilight and friends must work together to defeat the Pony of Shadows.
Oh boy.
So Starswirl's alive, along with the rest of the Legends of Equestria we've been seeing, or Legends of Magic.
Legends of Magic. Legends of Equestria is different.
It's still technically Legends of Equestria, just... surprised they didn't do that and just slap a cease and desist on them. Just to justify it. Anyway,
it's a bit interesting. 1,000 years, that number again.
Yep, that year again. Well, he was around that. We know he was around 1,000 years ago. So that's because it still has everything happened 1,000 years ago.
Everything happened 1,000 years ago.
So weird. It's like it was a really busy year.
It was.
Then again, we've been having a busy year.
Ugh.
So yeah. Also, the Pony of Shadows.
Yes, this I believe is directly tying in with that comic.
Yeah, and also I believe, if I recall, that was the name of the character, or the supposed character from Castlemania way back when. The Pony of Shadows.
The Pony of Shadows.
If this is what people think it is, we might get a payoff from 3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Castlemania was written by Josh Haber.
Yeah.
And he's helping write the finale with, Nicole Dubuc? Dubuque?
Yeah,
Dubuque?
Dubuque.
Dubuque?
So Haber's
Yeah.
in writing and not editing on this one.
Yeah.
Hey, Castlemania was good.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, he does write good episodes, just not very good at editing episodes. So, that's the news.
That's
Actually got quite a through bit of it quite quickly.
yeah.
Anyway, so we got to move on now to the first discussion point, which is the 2 Equestria Girls shorts which just came out. They actually came out on the Discovery Family Go app, of all places.
Of all places.
Just randomly. Thankfully, you do not need a cable subscription for these videos, so you can just go download it. It's on iOS and Android, and
you
watch
can
it there.
go download it.
Shut your mouth.
You said it. I didn't.
So, yeah, we're going to talk about that stuff. So, if the Equestria Girls shorts, 2 of them were released by the Discovery Family on their Go app, and the first one is called Coinky Dink World. They're actually both music videos. And this one is Pinky's in a diner, and she sees a couple of people she wants to put together. And that's pretty much it, really. And it's a very, very nice, actually, 50s style song.
50 style song and a 50 style diner.
Mm-hmm. Very 50s.
Yep.
Yeah, there are lots of shenanigans there, including and eventually what gets them together is the ice cream blowing up.
Because Pinky forgot about her power.
Whoops.
Don't throw sugary
Maybe you shouldn't wear your magic necklace to work if you work around confectionaries and stuff a lot. Just saying.
It was good. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. And saw Bon Bon and Lyra. Because of course, the lyric on the song right there, best friends.
Best friends.
Again, still just can't actually commit, can they? Commit already.
But apparently Pinky's a shipper.
Yeah, Pinky's a shipper.
Apparently Pinky's a shipper.
Yep. And there's also a jukebox and old people. Of course, there's old people in old style diner.
Yep.
Nostalgic for the good old days.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty nice little song. I was not sure what to expect initially, but oh hey, cool.
Yep.
Anyway, there was actually also that was Pinky's job.
Yep.
So we finally got that.
Yep.
And the other one was called Good Vibes. And it was another song, and
Another music video.
yeah, this was a more, I guess, typical Equestria Girls style song.
I guess, yeah.
More typical of the Equestria Girls styling, kind of a pop-ish. Just Flash is having a bad day, as he deserves. And then, well, I guess he passes things along and helps Trixie, who is it, Fluttershy, who helps Ping, and so on.
Yeah. That's the whole idea.
And loops around, back around.
Yeah, the whole pay it forward thing.
Yeah.
Help
Although,
one person and make some.
Problem is the pay it forward thing stopped.
Well, it
went in a
looped
circle.
around.
That stops.
Yeah.
Should have paid it forward to someone else. Like Juniper. Why not? Have her in there. Yeah, remember she exists. She worked in the mall, in the theater. Yeah, finally saw Twilight in her, I guess, IT outfit. Oops. Yeah. And Rarity we saw Rarity's thing and Fluttershy's thing again. So those are things, those job things, and Sunset in her sushi outfit.
Yep, finally. We saw Sunset Sushi.
Yep. And again with Dash was also in her sports thing again. So yeah, they work at the mall.
Yep,
in various places. Did you know malls are dying across America?
Yeah.
No one goes there. Why? Because they go on Amazon instead. Uh-oh.
It's also expensive to drive to the mall.
Depending where it is.
Yeah.
Which means they're going to be out of a job soon.
Oh
no.
Well, the Equestria Girls world might be different.
Might be.
You might not have to worry about those same things. The Amazon equivalent.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice song.
It was a nice song.
I think the first one was probably better.
I think it was a lot more fun.
Yeah.
This one was more the generic poppy stuff. Not that it's bad. It's
poppy.
just
generic pop. So yeah, it was a nice little thing. It just kind of different outfits and seeing their normal lives.
Yep.
And including apparently Twilight uses her magic on the job.
Why not?
Is this against regulations or not? I don't know if I'm supposed to write you up or what.
I would say it would actually work really well. I mean, if you're working with electronics...
But you're not doing it to code. You're not doing it to protocol.
I work in IT. There is no protocol that would bar us from using magic.
But you don't work in retail IT.
No, but
That's
I
a
work.
different
I
animal
work for
entirely.
the government, though.
That's a different animal entirely. Retail people will tell you about how they'll do something better than the official way, but they'll still get yelled at because it's not the correct way.
I don't know. I think it wouldn't have any issues because it would work a lot better. You don't need an anti-static wrist strap if you're using magic.
Unless magic generates static.
And
Which
then,
is,
yeah, that would be something.
Oof.
But you don't need to use
That's
special.
why electronics never advance in Equestria. They just blow out immediately.
You wouldn't need like a spudger tool to remove screens from phones and stuff. You just use magic. You don't have to worry about breaking it. You just get in there and pop all the tabs up instantly.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a nice-ish song.
It was.
Oh yeah, there's actually Trixie was in her outfit from the minis. It's just still sister hat, but she had it. Because we haven't really seen her in that outfit-esque thing in Equestria Girls, really.
Yeah.
We kind of saw sort of it with the big fancy one in Rainbow Rocks, but other than that, she hasn't really worn the hat. But now she has.
Yep.
So how about that?
How about them apples?
Right. Yes, she did. I was gonna say, did Applejack even appear?
Yeah, I think she did.
Yes, she did. I just remembered she did appear briefly. So yeah, there's that.
Here's that.
And I think that's it though for the shorts.
I think so. I got nothing else.
I mean, in general. As in, it's literally that's it for the shorts.
Yeah.
For now.
Who knows? They might just drop more on us unexpectedly.
Yeah. Again, this was like I said. This house nowhere. Just hey, by the way, there's shorts, huh?
Eh?
Okay, sure. It's also nice you didn't have to have a cable subscription for these.
Yeah, that is
That'd
nice.
be stupid.
Yep, cable company.
Although I noticed I think at the end there was a little ad for Netflix at the end, which is weird. It was like just said Netflix. It's like,
who knows? Might be popping up on Netflix soon.
Anyway, gotta move on. The actual new episode of Friendship is Magic. Well, new if you didn't watch the Russian version that leaked out about a week early. A health of information. So there's a quick synopsis. Zecora is helping Fluttershy getting some swamp goo, some moss or whatever it was, what was it?
Crisscross moss.
Yeah.
I can't remember why they needed
something. Some animal needed it. Some pack of animals needed it, and they needed a lot. And Zecora fell in the swamp, and then got sprayed by a flower, which gave her swamp fever. Which, as far as everyone knows, there is no cure for it. So Fluttershy goes to try to find a cure, and has to go to Twilight because she knows about ancient people, ancient ponies who might know. And they find out, and eventually overnight, because she doesn't sleep at all, she finds out about Meadowbrook, and then they find out where she lived, and they find her descendant Cattail. And he helps them out a bit, and they find that she did find a cure, but they don't know how she got it because it involved bees. Lightning bees of some sort, apparently. Flash bees, I think they call them.
Flash bees, I think is what they're calling them.
Anyway, but they don't know how, and then eventually Fluttershy passes out because she hasn't slept for like multiple days, and she fell asleep for 3 days straight, and turns out Zecora's gotten worse, and they finally figure out that the mask makes her look like a queen bee, so they're able to do that, get in there, get the honey, cure herself because she started coming down with a swamp fever as well, and then she's able to cure Zecora, and that's it.
And no one else got cured.
No one else. Dr. Horse can go away. Dr. Horse has to die.
Dr. Horse.
I'm
sorry, this was great.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, Dr. Horse. So, that's the synopsis, more or less.
More or less.
This is a pretty fun episode.
It was.
It was. It was also a nice Fluttershy episode that didn't involve her,
learning how to be assertive.
Yeah, again, that's nice. It's more about her, hey, yes, I know you're trying to help your friend, but you need to, take care of yourself, too.
Taking care of others is great, but you have to also take care of yourself.
Yes. And it was... Yeah, I thought it was going to be a Fluttershy and Zecora episode, and Zecora was there, but it was actually more of a Fluttershy Twilight episode.
It is.
So that was interesting. Also, Cattail was the guy in the comic. I had no idea who it was last week.
We couldn't remember the name of.
I don't think they actually mentioned it in the comic. That was the weird part. They just assumed you know because I think this... I'm not sure. Maybe this comic was supposed to not come out until after this episode.
Huh.
Anyway, Cattail. So that's a thing.
Dogtail.
Dogtail, yeah. Fluttershy calls it Dogtail because she's so tired.
Yep.
So tired. Yeah. Yeah, Cattail was voiced by, what is it? Doran Bell.
Doran Bell, which I think we've had before.
Yeah. Doran Bell. Meadowbrook was voiced by Marie Devereaux.
Devereaux.
Yep. Very Cajun. Because you can hear that the accent they all had.
Yep.
Very Cajun. Brian Drummond played Dr. Horse, and Brenda Critchlow actually played Meadowbrook's mom. As well as Zecora, so, yeah, about that. Yeah, because it's also interesting because this is, I guess, I think this is our final Legend of Magic Meadowbrook here. Because we've gotten Rockhoof, Flash Magnus, Mistmane, Somnambula, and now Meadowbrook.
Mage Meadowbrook.
There was the other one. There was another one, wasn't there?
I
I swear there was 6. Oh well, maybe Sorcerer is the 6th. Yeah, I think he was the first one. Okay, yeah, maybe he was the 6th one then. Okay. Anyway, moving on from that.
Yeah, it's the one with her and Luna.
Okay, yeah, I remember now.
With Celestia and Luna and Star Swirl was the first one.
Okay, so yeah, Star Swirl's the 6th one. Okay.
Yep.
Which I guess he's showing up in the finale.
Yep. So there you go. There's your 6.
Yeah. Okay.
6 legendary heroes.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like there's a pattern or something.
A pattern going on here.
It rhymes.
No.
That means
I know what you're referencing. No.
That means the Legends of the Magic are prequels.
No, they're good prequels.
But yeah, this is actually kind of the interesting parts were just the fact that when Zecora went to the doctor, they didn't outright say death, but they might as well have said death because
yeah,
turn into a tree. That's
it. Yes, the reference, Fluttershy, I'd like to be a tree, but holy crap, that's like a death sentence.
Yep, pretty much.
Basically said you only have a little bit to live until you become a tree. That's like, wow.
Yeah.
That's super extreme there.
Yep, it's just, well, yeah, you're going to be a tree and that's it, your life's over. Yeah, so this whole doctor visit was just kind of, it's doctor actually we've seen before. He was there for the episode where Spike went a little crazy and big.
Yep.
He's a dragon! He's a dragon! No, he's supposed to be a dragon. But, yeah, that was the doctor that's also opened up with the in-mouth shot, which, okay.
Oh boy.
That's going to be,
that's the thing.
That's going to be interesting. That's going to be used in ways, I suspect.
Probably.
Yeah, this is also this episode written by Sammy Crawley and Whitney Weta.
Which I don't believe we've had before. Those names don't sound familiar.
To me, they sound vaguely familiar, so I almost want to say they were on an episode before, but I don't want to say for sure. But, yeah, the doctor visit and just Zecora just sick with orange spots. Because she fell in it wasn't the water itself, it was just the plant decided.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting. The plant spores are what caused it.
Yep, spore-based.
Just, usually in that case, you'd go to the plant
and then you become the plant itself.
And then yeah.
It's basically The Last of Us.
Basically The Last of Us, yeah. Changes, yeah. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Someone should write a fic about that plant getting out of control. There you go.
I don't know. That could be a little darker than I'd like to read.
I wouldn't mind, because I like The Last of Us a lot.
Cordyceps are scary.
Yep.
Based on a real thing, by the way.
That was the ants, not people.
Yeah.
So far. That was the whole point. Remember, this was a mutated version of Cordyceps.
Yep.
Yeah, it was also nice was, as Fluttershy is like so concerned about Zecora, just not going to sleep. Pull an all-nighter.
Multiple, for what it seems like.
It's kind of interesting. The Twilight's the one kind of telling her to go to bed. And
stop studying. Stop reading all these
books. It's funny
because
Twilight has we've seen Twilight pull this kind of crap before.
Yep.
So it's like, oh, if anyone knows what the effects are of this, it's Twilight.
Twilight would know.
Twilight would be the one who knows, hey, yeah, you trust me on this. Go to sleep. But I can't go to sleep.
Didn't work. But Twilight also understands the drive to not go to sleep.
Yeah. Look, I get you. You need to. You'll be more effective if you sleep.
Also knows, but she probably also recognized the point where it's not going to work. She's not going to.
Well, okay, if you're going to keep pushing.
I know that look. I've been there. It's not going to work.
Yeah, and also trying to dig a hole to get into the house because she didn't see the doorknob. Could use a doorknob.
Also running into Zecora's door on the way out.
And Twilight's butt.
Yep.
In midair. And can't fly very well and sliding down the tree. And then,
well, she can't fly very well anyway. That's always
fine. She's competent. So she can't. She's just sliding down the tree, and then finally she gets dizzy and passes out. And Twilight has to catch her. We don't see, and sleeps for 3 days. That's like right at the limit of livability.
Yeah, you need water. Although when you're asleep, your metabolism's lower, so you can go probably longer.
Eventually, 3 days straight.
3 days straight.
Ugh.
It's always a joke.
Yeah.
So tired I slept for 3 days straight. Well,
And then she rose again.
it's just in. Fluttershy is Pony Jesus.
That's actually Twilight, though.
How many groups of people can we piss off with sacrilege?
I don't know. But, what was the other thing that got to me? Cattail's got a very different design than most ponies. He's very rotund.
Rotund and big hair.
Yeah, very big, pointy hair.
Pointy hair.
Much like, Meadowbrook, actually.
Yep. I think
all have that, Louisiana accent, which makes sense. So, okay. Sure. Because swamps. Was also the thing was, the mountain of books when they're researching.
3 mountains of books.
Yeah, 3 mountains of books.
And Twilight sleeping on the top.
Because it's late.
It's late.
Also, the other thing was when Fluttershy came to the castle, gonna go, Twilight, and then they're cooking.
They're cooking, yes.
Twilight's cooking, and
making muffins.
And it's not like it's a disaster, like I think a lot of people would expect.
Well, okay, disaster. It was a mess, but
it was a mess.
The food was good.
But people have just assumed Twilight's bad at cooking. I've noticed how so many things Twilight's just bad at cooking. Nope.
Spike does it all.
Yeah, they just assume Spike's cause of cooking. Twilight must be bad at it, right?
Nope, she's all right at cooking.
Turns out she's good. Not to the point of they're actually pretty. Spike's like the muffins are actually really good.
Yep.
Because what was it, cauliflower?
Something cauliflower.
Yeah, and the
that
sweet potato
Spike was
muffins.
making, and Twilight was making sweet potato.
Personally,
muffins.
I prefer the sweet potato muffins.
Yeah, it's not cauliflower.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was just kind of different because, again, it threw me for the loop just because I thought it was going to be Zecora-centric, and not really. I mean, she's still there.
She was there. I was kind of hoping for more Zecora.
Yeah.
I want to go on more Zecora adventures.
Yeah. I mean, because we got 2 Zecora things in a row, at least, so that's a nice thing. Although, again, she wasn't really...
Although, I think the reason why we don't get Zecora as a main is because no one wants to write her dialogue for that much.
Pretty much.
The
That's why I noticed the same thing in Fic. She kind of just appears for a little bit, and then she's gone, if she has to appear at all.
Yeah, because no one wants to try and write all of that dialogue.
All that rhyming, which she finally stopped rhyming during this episode because she's so sick, the rhyme stopped. And then no, I'm fine, I swear. Ball? Something ball?
Yep. Oh, what was one of the other symptoms? One sneezing bubbles and then, coughing bubbles and then sneezing lightning bolt. Holy crap.
Lightning bolt!
That would be quite the disease to have.
Yeah, especially since she almost lit Twilight's hair on fire, and she lives in a wooden house, ... Uh-oh. This is potentially...
Burn the deco tree.
This is potentially fatal. Just not because of the disease, but because of the fire.
Yes.
Also, I did like the...
Oh, well, that'll be fine, though. She'd burn the tree down, but then, she'd turn into another tree.
Yeah. Unless, she didn't survive the fire.
I don't know how the disease would affect. If it's like cordyceps, it might go quicker.
Well, it would be a tree which is made of wood. Wood burns. Which is the whole point in the first place, so it's kind of irrelevant. You're in that house. When it goes up, you're done. But I did like the one bit of dialogue there was, Twilight says, anyone who lives in a tree is okay by me.
Yep.
It's like, ha.
Reference back to the...
And it also rhymed.
Yep. It rhymed.
Yeah, I did reference when she lived in a tree.
Oh, yeah, and Fluttershy started rhyming, too. That was the whole, hey, looks like you're rubbing off on me.
Yeah. Yep. Jokes. Still don't have an explanation as to why Zecora rhymes all the time.
No clue.
Yep.
Never explained it.
Never been explained, unfortunately. Also kind of weird when Fluttershy starts getting sick, her hair immediately gets messy. Before that was fine, but when she starts showing symptoms, all of a sudden it's messy.
All of a sudden it's messy.
It's funny. Also, I just remember some of them. Remember Meadowbrook in her house, or her dusty old house, which, as Cattail admits, he's not very good at cleaning. There was a jar or a bottle with one of the flowers in it, and it's like, wow, that is remarkably well preserved for something that she had a long time ago.
Unless it's a newer one.
Which, okay, Cattail's been collecting them.
And hasn't gotten sick yet.
Yeah. And also, I just talking the flash bees.
Flash bees. They are very angry bees that
almost like wasps.
Like wasps. Remember?
But they do make honey. So they actually have use, unlike wasps, which just don't have, at least as far as I know, don't have any real use.
But apparently they also have some sort of lightning effect. Sort of, not really.
when they sting you, I guess it's like being shocked.
Yeah, so it's not like that one...
Zap.
The one bug from a while back with Apple Bloom.
Oh, right, those.
The lightning whatever. I can't even remember what they're called.
Lightning bugs.
Some sort of lightning bug. Yeah. They had the sort of lightning effect, but they didn't seem to actually be, actually electrocuting or zapping things. But they had lightning bolt stingers.
Yeah. And it's also interesting, Fluttershy tried to stare, it didn't work.
Now the question is, did it not work because she was sick, or did it not work because the bees were immune?
That's the question. All I know is I was mad.
Yeah, they were very mad.
And then there's
like
Meadowbrook's old mask. The only reason it worked is because it happened to be painted in such a way that made her look like a queen bee.
Yes.
And apparently these bees are dumb. Because even the real queen bee is like, okay, whatever. It's just kind of funny. You think a queen bee would be like, excuse me. No. So that's interesting in and of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird just going out to an old swamp town which looks been abandoned for years, and then just one guy still living there because his ancestor lived there and he's just been taking care of it.
It makes me question where he gets his supplies.
Kind
of out in the middle of nowhere.
I guess he has to make that long trip into civilization every once in a while.
Unless he figured out how to live off the land.
That too, I mean, makes sense.
Would make sense. Yeah, interesting, in Meadowbrook's home in the tree is decorated a lot like Zecora's with the masks and stuff and the cauldron in the center, and it's a bit interesting there. I wonder if there's any crossover in culture.
I'm wondering if
which would explain why, everyone knew about the legends.
We know Meadowbrook was around for a long time. She apparently is notable enough for Twilight to have learned about her in school. It makes me wonder if she started a whole school of magic that Zecora learned from.
Could be. That's what I'm thinking.
Or possibly that kind of also probably, or maybe Meadowbrook. It's also possible Meadowbrook and her family learned from Zecora or the zebra culture.
Yeah,
the other way around. So either which way,
there seems to be some connection there. And it's also interesting. Twilight and such knew about Meadowbrook, and that was a known thing. Meadowbrook, but they didn't know that Meadowbrook and Zecora's the legend that Zecora knew, the masked healer, were the same pony.
That's
so it is a little bit interesting there.
Yeah, that's because details get lost in history.
Yes, but we had the legend of the masked healer and the legend of Meadowbrook that didn't get connected somehow. And apparently they discovered it by Fluttershy cross-referenced two different ones, but had to get a translating book from Old Ponyish.
Yes, Ponish.
Oh, Old Ponish.
Yeah, it's like, there's the official name of their language, I guess. Ponish. They speak Ponish. How about that? So we got English, they speak Ponish.
Yeah.
They just happen to be aligned with each other.
Which is interesting. Fluttershy was able to figure it out with a translator book, but no one else had figured it out before then, even all the scholars, which probably should have done that too.
Yeah, it's just possible she just saw something no one else did, and that happens. There's just literally people just don't connect the two dots because they don't seem to be connected. And you go, wait a minute.
Or maybe the legend that Zecora knew was like the masked healer was a zebra thing that just wasn't ever in the culture.
Yeah, it's possible. And which way, just often a scholar will overlook something that should be obvious just because they know better.
Or maybe they just didn't know. Like I said, if the masked healer
I've seen people they assume they know, so they dismiss this because that's ridiculous, and then someone else goes, well, actually, I'm noticing this. You think maybe... And
that's a possible option, but it might also be that it was never in their collection of information.
I still wish right there because Fluttershy at that point had been running, on no sleep for a while. I'd love if instead of, just kind of talking, if he's showing this crazy big string board of all the connections and figuring out who Meadowbrook was. It's like,
yep,
this is quite elaborate. Also, when waking Twilight up, just the
she's sleep talking about cooking pans.
Yep. That's a thing.
Yeah,
it was
an enjoyable episode. I did like it. It
was really nice.
It was a short little one shot, but it also attached to the legends that we're hearing about.
Yep, we've been attaching all the legends. I guess there's one left, which is Star Swirl, which we've already heard about quite a bit.
Yep.
I mean, he did use the human world as his own trash can, so
basically,
I almost want Twilight to go off on him like that. What the heck? Do you know what you did? Do you know I had to clean up your mess?
I've had to clean up multiple of your messes so far. I had to fix your spell. I had to fix the people you threw over there. I had to fix this. And you got yourself stuck somewhere, and apparently you have to fix that too.
Never meet your heroes.
Never meet your heroes. You'll quickly have that veil pulled from your eyes.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So that'd be interesting. We'll see if we see that sort of thing. I'd love to see that. Just kind of her going in on, just all in on that. Just, I'd have fixed so much of your crap.
I wonder how that one's gonna go. Like,
yeah. We'll find out.
Yeah, like I would assume if they meet them, Twilight would have some sort of hero
worship thing,
hero worship going on with Star Swirl.
Bit.
So when we first see him, but I want to see like maybe Star Swirl's a jerk.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
I want to see Star Swirl be like a complete jerk, and have that be Twilight start realizing,
wow,
hey, no, and that starts.
At this point in canon, this seems to be so far canonically, at least with comics and whatnot, and the Legends Two Sister books, he's more or less a well-meaning guy.
Yeah,
kind of goofy. So it's like, oh.
Yeah, but it'd be nice. Kind of is like at least just somewhat self-centered.
He's kind of self-centered, not necessarily outright
not
a jerk.
He's
one of those guys you realize
doesn't really care about.
He's a nice
others.
person to a degree, but he doesn't really care beyond outside a certain circle of influence.
Yeah, so he like tries to keep doing things himself because he's Star Swirl. He should.
But
and Twilight finally just that's not how this is going to go.
Discussion for another time, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I guess that's it. This episode was fun.
It was.
It wasn't the strongest episode, but it was a lot of fun in of itself. I think it's
It didn't. Yeah, it wasn't big and bombastic, but it didn't need to be.
Yeah, it was fun, and that's where they needed to be. It's one of the, I guess, the trend of better Fluttershy episodes.
Yep, it was a really good Fluttershy episode, I think.
And Fluttershy and Twilight.
Yeah,
and Zecora a little bit. And Cattail.
And they missed a perfect opportunity to make Zecora say orange and get away with it.
Yep.
While she was sick and not being able to rhyme. It would have been perfect.
Yep, so that's that. Fine episode.
It was.
And we'll be moving on to fan content. So as a quick reminder, if you want to see the links for all the fan content stuff, including the music and the fanfics, go to pony411.libsyn.com/show notes. Again, LABSYN. All the links are there under the fan content section, so check those out. And we'll go ahead and start with music.
Yes, I've got 3 more songs to feature this week. To start it off, we have Undream Panic's Destroy Them All. This is a heavy-hitting and fast-paced song. It's really well-produced, and it's really fun to listen to. I like that. It's just hard-hitting, pounding. It might be a little bit generic, but not so much that it's really a problem. It kind of gives me a reminder of the Destroy Them with Lasers.
Oh.
Very similar in feel, and the whole Destroy Them All reminds me of that, too. But anyway, it's fun. It's good.
Yeah, it's got a very harsh sound to it. So that's a thing. And yeah, I think maybe it might be slightly too long. That's my thing.
Maybe.
Because possibly just because of the kind of, after a while, it's like, kind of heard the whole thing, and it's like,
yeah, it doesn't, like I said, the slightly, almost a little bit generic.
Yeah. It's still a good song.
That, yeah, it is good. It
doesn't really stand out, though.
Yeah. But it's still really good to listen to. It's part of like it's a short EP that Undream Panic just put out. So go check out the rest of them. There's good songs in there, too. The next one I have is Fuzog's remix of The Best Part of My Day. This is a powerful and upbeat, somewhat, song. It's not hyper bouncy that Fuzog has done before, as he tends to do in the stuff. This one's a little bit little bit calmer than that. It's not calm or mellow by any means, but you'll hear it and you'll definitely tell what I mean. But it fits the emotion in the song, the original song, better to not be hyper and bouncy. So
yeah,
it was well done there. It keeps the emotion sort of that sort of, well, it's a happy sort of song.
Yeah,
but it's not supposed to be happy and bouncy. I do kind of like parts that I like the intro opening with that sort of old timey crackly radio.
Yeah.
Part. Also, he used a clip from the Christmas album in the middle of it too.
Yeah, that's why I thought I heard something like that.
Yep, it came from the Christmas album. Alden Say or whatever.
Yeah.
The version.
Sing.
Yeah, that one. We use a clip from that. I can never remember the actual name of the song. So yeah, really good.
You took all my talking points, man. Because I'm going to talk about the intro. I really like the intro there. Is a good one.
Yep.
And yeah, it is very much different from the usual Fuzogs stuff, because Fuzogs is usually crazy, happy, bouncy, insane.
I wouldn't say it's super different, but different enough.
I would say it's very different just because his stuff is usually very fast-paced and almost crazy and pretty crazy. This is not that. This is still bouncy songs, just not the insane.
It's not the hyper bouncy that he tends to do.
It's his usual thing, so it's a bit interesting to hear something different from him, and it's also pretty good.
Yeah, and it's a good thing it's not hyper. I don't think the hyper would have fit the original. And the intro, actually, it kind of reminds me of what he did with Let the Rainbow, his remix of Let the Rainbow. He did a semi-similar thing, too. But yeah, good song. Go check it out. The last one I have is a little bit different. This is Meta Joker's Better Off, featuring Gatto Paint.
The fire has faded to gray, and I will never know why the universe wanted to take you away. Oh, we were young and hard, but time that remembers our fears, and so we grew apart. The ache in our hearts, the weight of the years. Oh, won't you come back from the skies? I'm lost without you. I know you said your goodbye.
This song has a crap load of emotion to it. It is very emotional. It's not an electronic song, it's guitar and piano and stuff like that, but it's just very emotional when you listen to the lyrics and stuff like that. It definitely should be. The instruments on this are spot on, I think. The guitar work is incredible. I love the guitar riffs and the piano, especially the intro piano. It just drips with emotion. It's really well done on that. Meta Joker's vocal work, I love the lyrics. The lyrical work on this is incredible. Meta Joker's really good with lyrics, I think. His voice is a bit nasally, but I think that's just the way his voice is. But I don't think that's enough to detract it, in my opinion. Otherwise, great song. Absolutely love this.
Oh. Yeah, this song has really pretty great instrumentation to it. I really liked a lot of the guitar work and whatnot in there. Honestly, parts of the song actually kind of make me think it's kind of Linkin Park-esque.
Like, it has this, every time I listen to it, it's like, it sounds familiar, but not, I can't place it on anything. And I guess the Linkin Park-esque, maybe the Linkin Park was a little more...
Particularly towards the end of it, it sounded like that. That's what it made me think of, because, I don't know.
But yeah, it definitely does have that feel, which, I mean, I like Linkin Park. I do. Some of the stuff was really good.
I know.
R.I.P. Chester.
Yeah.
But yes, I love the song. It's great. Go listen to it.
Mm-hmm. That's it for music. I have a fanfic. No updates, though, but a fanfic. Oh, this is sort of an update in a sense. This is sort of an update.
It's both.
A new fic called The Enchanted Kingdom by Monochromatic. Yes, this is the sequel to the Enchanted Library. It is out now. So far at this point is only the prologue and first chapter, and that's already 10,000 words by itself. And, well, if you read the Enchanted Library, which you should have, you'll know this is going to be a very long ride. It actually starts off as apparently Rarity's alone in a bit of a little bar-type place.
Yes.
Drinking alone. Seems very not happy for some reason. And it's clearly the whole setup is she's telling the story that is the story to this guy.
Yes.
And, yeah, and then they get the first chapter with Twilight. It's very happy because, well...
Picks up almost right where the last one left off.
Yeah, she's she gets to see this whole new world, and she's, alive again and everything, and she's with Rarity, and it's so happy and everything, and they're going to go off and help get the other princesses freed and everything. That's how it starts. But there's a lot here suggesting things are going to go very, very bad.
Yes.
Which, oh boy. Because I remember the author's warnings way back during Enchanted Library about how, about this stuff is not necessarily going to be, that one thing you can enjoy doing is ripping them apart.
Oh no.
And that's what my fear is. Especially with that prologue.
Yes, it's happy now, but we know it's not going to be.
Yeah, we know something's going to go dreadfully wrong at some point. I'm just afraid of what it is. And which way we're off to see Cadence.
Off to see Cadence.
So that's that. Yeah.
Oh boy,
yeah.
Here goes this ride.
Yeah, wondering how the curse is going to work. How does the curse work if one of the princesses is right there? Oh no. But yeah, it's definitely a good start, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Yep. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I'm just hoping, because I've had those bad experiences with the sequels where it just goes off in a weird direction I really don't like, so hopefully it doesn't do that. Because that's always that worry. Every single time you get a sequel, it's like,
I don't know, this seems less like a sequel and more like the next big chapter, the next act.
That seems like it was supposed to be like that initially, but
yeah,
it's changed. Something changed. Anyway, check it out. And that's, well, the end of this episode.
That's all, folks.
Yep, we did it. So, if you enjoyed this and you want to check out past and future episodes as well, you can go to pony411.libsyn.com. Again, that's spelled Labsyn. And you can, subscribe to the RSS feed and whatnot there. You could also go to youtube.com/pony411 and like, comment, and subscribe there. And check out our video reviews when they show up. We haven't done one in a while because neither of us have really bought any pony stuff in a while. Yeah, we kind of got like what we wanted, really. I mean, the only thing I really kind of want is kind of expensive, and it's kind of oof.
Yeah.
You can also, of course, check us out on Stitcher. There's iOS and Android apps versions and the website. Search for Pony 4-in-1 on there. There's also iTunes. You search for Pony 4-in-1, rate and review it. There's also play.google.com/music. If you want to check us out on Google Play, you could subscribe and rate us and everything there. If you search for Pony 4-in-1, of course. You have to search for us a lot.
Yes.
We're hidden.
We don't intend to be, but...
yeah. It's ponyvillelive.com. You can see us there. It's this YouTube version, but there's also other podcasts on there, and as well as radio stations. And, of course, one of those radio stations is Ponyville FM. You can check us out every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, as well as live DJs and music throughout the rest of the week. And, of course, there's social media and whatnot, other things to contact us. You can do so via email, pony411podcast@gmail.com. Comments, criticisms, questions, concerns. What do you think of this new episode? Did we miss something really important? Is there something you maybe you hate this episode? I don't know. Tell us. Why not? There's, of course, also facebook.com/pony4-in-1. You can like us there. New episodes show up there as they go up on photos sometimes of the things we've done. And, of course, the links to the video reviews we've done as well. You also ask us questions there. We'll respond to them. Just don't be surprised if it takes a while, just because sometimes we just forget to check it. And, of course, Twitter, we're at Pony411. That's our usual nonsense device. That's where we say things that's, that the stuff happens there. So that's where you check us out most of the time. There's also, of course, our personal Twitters. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1, and he's at Alca7raz with a 77T and an underscore at the end. I've been tweeting about, just finished Metroid, Samus Returns, like it a lot. I think there's a couple problems with it, but I still generally enjoyed it. Of course, I also just got that, as we heard at the top of the show, the Akko, the MLP soundtrack. I got it. Stuff's been happening.
Yeah.
And, of course, I also put up my Transformers reviews again. I just switched styles on that.
Yeah.
Made it less generic.
I finally got my Tracer.
Tracer.
Yeah,
Cheers, love.
I got more stuff coming, what is it, next 2 months?
I got the Mercy on pre-order.
Yeah, we got the...
I do have the Tracer Figma on pre-order as well.
The Kill la Kill ones.
Yep, Kill la Kill.
Those ones are coming soon.
It actually should be at the end of the month. Next week
that's
even.
this month.
Yeah, probably at the end of this next week.
Well, I haven't even got a shipping notice, so...
No, it's probably going to show up 2 weeks from now. But you'll get the notice in a week. Or less than a week now I'm thinking about it. Anyway.
Fun.
Yep. That's that.
I'll get to explain that one.
Well, you got the one that's fine. Well, One of them is. And
Well,
Android.
I
The
got
Figma.
the Figma too.
The Figma, good luck. Just
It makes sense in context.
No, you don't understand. But anyway, yeah, that's it for this episode. Join us next time. We'll be talking about Marks and Recreation. It'll be episode 199. Yep. We're that close.
Yeah, we're almost there.
We're almost at the movie as well. That's soon.
Yeah.
So until then, though, please pony responsibly, guys.
See ya.
Two left.